Hello, beautiful friends, and welcome to this gentle yoga class to open up our hips. We're going to begin in a comfortable seated position just for a moment to land, to ground, and to set an intention for the class today. May you bring this intention with you based on something you'd like to create while you're here. All right, so now we can open the eyes and bring the bottoms of the feet together and begin to butterfly out the legs as we will be starting in our butterfly pose today, just to ease into this nice, deep, and gentle hip opener class. You can inhale and exhale nice, smooth, steady breaths. And then as you come to stillness in the legs, we'll come to a few rounds of seated cat and cow while we're here. So inhale as you open up the heart. Exhale as you round the spine and bring the chin to the chest. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. Inhale, back up through center. And now just making sure you have a nice vantage point for this fold. We're going to inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold halfway down first, then drop the hands. I'm just moving back here so I could be in the frame, but once your hands are down on the floor, you can completely relax into our butterfly pose. Breathing here, as we always do, into sensation. Noticing anything that may be coming up physically. And just allowing yourself to be present. To sit in the seat of the Vijnanamaya Kosha, the witness consciousness. And again, remain aware and open to the space within and without any judgment, only awareness. On the next inhale, we're going to slowly make our way back up to our seated position. And then we're going to roll into a tabletop. So just making your way there when you're ready. Pressing the palms into the earth. And we're going to lift the left leg up in the air and just begin to make circles in the air with the left knee. Inhale as you come up and exhale as you roll back down. Feeling the hip here being most affected. And feel free, of course, to reverse the direction going the other way if that feels good. And bringing that same non-judgmental awareness in the hip. And now we're going to extend the left leg back. And then exhale, coming to Pigeon Pose, left knee to the outside of the left wrist. We'll press the fingertips into the earth and start up in what we call Swan and Yin, where the elbows and the arms stay straight. And we just continue to open up through the chest. We could open up through the heart, through the throat. Again, just breathing here. On your next exhale, you're going to make your way down to a full pigeon. So dropping the forearms down and then dropping the head towards or on the hands. A reminder that any range of pigeon pose today is fine, so just make sure you're modifying if you need to do that. Again, dropping into the witness and being kind to yourself. As we explore these hip openers today, oftentimes a lot of emotions and feelings may come to the surface. As it is known, we store a lot of these emotions and feelings energetically in our hip area. On your next inhale, we're going to slowly make our way back up from pigeon and then slide the left knee back and maybe lift it in the air like I am, bending the knee. And on the exhale, drop your left knee back to the floor and sway the hips side to side. Next inhale, lean to the left as you lift your right leg, drawing circles in the air with that right knee, but definitely targeting the hip here. So feeling the hip opening, reversing the direction now, going the other way. Inhale, extend, right leg back behind. Setting up for your pigeon, slide your right knee to the outside of the right wrist, walking your left leg as far back as you can, and then just arcing the spine, pressing the hands or fingertips into the earth, and opening up the heart here. Again, just taking a few more breaths, just in this first version of our pigeon pose. And then on the exhale, we're gonna lower all the way down as we drop the forearms to the earth. Again, dropping your forehead as well. Deep, steady, and slow breathing here. Inhale as you lengthen just energetically through the entire body. And exhale, relaxing deeper. Breathing in. Again, into the hip region, noticing what's coming up on this side might be different than the last side. And taking another full inhale here. Stay for the exhale as you send it out. Breathing, letting yourself stay present. And then as you're ready, slowly making your way back up and in to your tabletop. First bringing maybe the right leg back behind you. If that feels good, you could bend the knee. And then on the exhale, right knee comes down to the earth, walking the knees as wide as the mat and coming to a child's pose. And you're gonna see my little baby girl on the screen if you're looking. So she's gonna be in this video the whole time with me because we are very attached and she doesn't like me doing anything without her. And her name is Devika, which means little goddess in Sanskrit. But this is your practice, so, return back to your child's pose. Breathe into sensation. Allow yourself to just be here now. Dropping back into witness consciousness. No judgment, just awareness. A few more breaths here. Deepening your breath, and then on your next inhale, begin to make your way back up into a tabletop first, and then coming to sit on the heels. We're going to now come in to a laying down position. So just make sure you have enough room behind you. And then first bring your left heel on your right knee, butterflying out that leg a few times before laying down to prepare now for Reclin Pigeon. And then on your next exhale, making sure you have enough room behind you, and then coming to lay on your back and interlacing your fingers around the back of that right leg and just breathing here. This is such a great alternative for pigeon if pigeon is too intense. But if you could do pigeon, this is still a nice cool down and a nice hip opener. So again, breathing into the body. If you want more, you could bend that right knee and interlace your fingers around the front of the leg, the right shin. You might notice you rock your hips from side to side, continuing to breathe. Continuing to be present. The breath flowing in and out through the nostrils. Inhale, fullest breath in. And then on your exhale, let that right foot go down, left foot down. Draw both feet to the floor and sway the knees from side to side. Arms could be out to a T, just to help you feel a little more grounded. And then on your next inhale, you're going to bring your right heel on your left knee, and then just going through this same sequence, but now on the floor. So butterflying out the right leg, lifting it up and down. And as you're ready, interlacing the fingers around the back of the left leg as you extend the left leg up in the air. And remember, you can keep the leg straight, or you can bend the left knee if you want a little bit more and interlace the fingers around the front of the left shin. Taking just a few more breaths in your full expression of Supta Kapotasana, Reclin Pigeon. And on the next exhale, you're going to bring that left foot back down, bring the right foot back down. Arms could come up overhead again, and we'll rock the knees from side to side. Continuing a little deeper each side to open up the lower back and to get a little bit of a twist, as twists are such great counter poses for the hip openers. Inhale to one side, exhale to the other. Then on your next exhale, we're going to roll over to the left side. And then we're going to make our way back up into a seated position, just to do some final stretches before we close out the class today. We could inhale as we come back up, seated, arms reach up to the sky. And getting a deeper twist here, we could bring the right hand over on the left knee and just get a nice twist, reaching up through the body. Inhale, come back through center. And now exhale to the other side. Left hand comes on top of the right knee. And you could continue to lengthen through the spine, keeping the spine straight. And exhale as you twist a little bit deeper. Coming back through center now and getting a nice neck stretch. Leaning your head over to the right, and placing your right hand just on top of the side of the head. Again, breathing here into sensation. Feeling the movement of just the breath within the neck, within the body, and we'll move over to the other side. Same thing as we lengthen, feeling that space, that energy, and then exhaling as we come back through center, and we'll close class as we always do, bringing the hands to the heart center. Thanking yourself for showing up today, and I thank you for trusting me to guide the practice. See you in the next video. Namaste.